All right, today we're gonna do our directed drawing of a turkey. So you need two papers from your packet. You need this one that says a plump and perky turkey. We'll write about it. And then you need this one with just a circle on it for the head. So we'll also draw. Okay, I'm gonna start with the drawing. If you're not ready, if you don't have this paper yet, I want you to go ahead and just pause the video and go find it, okay? All right, so once you're ready, the first thing we're gonna do, so your paper should be sideways. It should be going the long way, and you want the head to be more toward the top. Okay, we're gonna draw the neck coming off of the head, and it's not gonna be long. It's just a little short neck. And next we'll draw a big circle for the body. We want the body to be bigger than the head. Okay, so it's just a circle coming off for the body. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle or anything. Next, you'll draw the legs. So my legs are gonna go straight out. It's kind of a funny sitting position. Nice long leg going straight out. And then I'm gonna add a couple of extra little toes in there for his feet. And then I'll make the other leg do the same thing. It's gonna go straight out, and I'll add the toes for the feet. All right. Pause the video if you need more time. I'm gonna move on to the face. So for my face, my turkey is gonna have kind of a funny face. One of his eyes, and I'm gonna draw his eyes just above the middle of his head. One of his eyes is gonna be a little bit bigger. The other one is gonna be a little bit smaller. And do you see how my eyes are touching? Okay, I made one more oval. And this one is more round. And it's kind of hidden underneath the other one. And then my eyeballs, one is down here. We're gonna make them have crazy eyes. Another one is going up here. If you don't like those eyeballs or you want yours to look straight out, you can make yours look straight out. Next, we'll draw his beak. So his beak is just a triangle pointing downward. So I'm gonna go line across up underneath his eyes, really close to his eyes too. And then the triangle goes down, pretty far down his face. All right, and then we're going to draw, we're gonna draw this little thing. I can't remember right now what this is called. You know that little red thing that's underneath the turkey's? Underneath the turkey's mouth? Right there, it's this thing. I guess it looks like it's over his mouth there. But that part is what we just drew. All right, so if you're done with the face, we're gonna move on to the feathers. We're gonna do 3 big feathers. So the first one is gonna come right over his head. So I'm gonna start my feather going like this, and it's gonna kind of run into his head. So I'm not gonna make my line for my feather go through his head. I'm gonna lift up my pen and finish it like this. It's gonna go way up to the top, and it's gonna circle back around and kind of be hidden behind his head again. Okay, so there's your first feather. Then we're gonna do a feather on each side. Big, long feathers. There's another feather. They're really close to each other. There's my last feather. Okay. Now we're actually gonna draw a couple more feathers. Okay, so once you have these 3 done, we'll add a couple more that go down the side of his body. And these ones are a little bit more plump than the other ones, a little bit wider. And they're a little shorter too. So they're more like that. See how these ones are kind of a little fatter than the other ones. And this one is a little more plump as well. Next, I'll draw his hair. Don't forget, if you need more time, you can pause. I'm just gonna draw a few pieces of hair coming off the top of his head. I just kind of went in and out a few times. All right, so finally, the last thing we're going to write, we're gonna add some arms here. And I'm not gonna make my arms go in too far. I want them pretty far apart. And I'm going to make my turkey hold a sign. So in the middle of his arms, I'm gonna draw a nice, good-sized rectangle. Big enough for me to write a few words in. And my rectangle is going to say, "Don't eat the turkey." And I'm gonna write it all in uppercase letters. So it's gonna say, "Don't eat the turkey." Don't eat the turkey. I'll zoom in nice and small on that. Now, if you need to copy that, go ahead and pause the video right here while I'm zoomed in nice and small, and you can go ahead and copy that. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. That's our whole drawing. So let's write our sentence first, and then you can go ahead and go back and color. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and I'm gonna cut out one of these rectangles here that says "a plump and perky turkey." Okay. All right. If you're not done cutting, go ahead and pause again. So on this paper here, I want you to just write a sentence about what happened in the story. So what did the turkey do in this story? Pause the video if you haven't thought of something. What did the turkey do in this story? So hopefully you said something like, the turkey posed for art, right? He was like a model, or you could say he modeled for art. And then, did he get eaten? No, he escaped, right? He got away. So all I want you to do is write about what happened to the turkey here. You could say, the turkey modeled for art and then escaped. All right, if you want to write something else, if you want to say that a little bit differently, or if you have a different sentence that you want to write, as long as it has to do with what the turkey did in our story, I don't mind what you write here. I'm not going to help you with this. I want you to go ahead and be the best speller that you can be. I want you to sound your words out and tell me what the turkey did in this story. Okay, when you're done, you can take your glue and you can put a little glue at the bottom and you can glue this on. And then you're welcome to color your turkey. Alrighty, have fun. Bye.